Managers are Rffp game week 29 after a disastrous game week 28 that saw Kalechi Iheanacho as the top scoring player with 17 points after his heroic hat-trick against Sheffield United, and John Stones as the second most performing player with 14 points after keeping a clean sheet and scoring a goal, and then Jamie Vardy with his 3 assists against Sheffield. Game week 28 was a bad game week for so many managers. So game week 29 is even a more worse game week than game week 28, because game week 29 is a blank game week where we have 4 matches scheduled to play. These matches include Fulham against Leeds, Brighton against Newcastle at the Amex, West Ham against Arsenal at the London Stadium, Aston Villa against Tottenham at home. Now, the best thing to use this game week is the free hit. So if you are patient enough to hold on to your free hit, now is the time, and I'll guide you on how to use it. So the free hit, you can make unlimited sub transfers without being penalized. So that's the beauty of the free hit. And here is the perfect starting 11. So in goal, I'm gonna go with Brighton goalkeeper Sanchez or the Fulham goalkeeper Ariola. The two of them are more likely to keep a clean sheet, but mostly just choose Sanchez from Brighton. Number 2, gonna go with the 3-man defense in Dallas Leeds. He's very good going forward. And then Rigolion, Tottenham, he has been performing very well. And lastly, we have Dunk from Brighton. I fancy Brighton will be able to keep a clean sheet against Newcastle at home. My midfield contains 4 players, and one is Aubameyang. Aubameyang didn't play during the weekend because of his behavior during the pre-match before the match, and Lacazette was preferred ahead of him. So the coach has confirmed that Aubameyang, they have solved the issue and he may be returning. So I'll pick Aubameyang as my vice captain against West Ham. And then Lingard against Arsenal. He didn't play in the weekend against Manchester United because he was ineligible to play. And lastly, Gareth Bale, with Tottenham absent because of an injury, a hamstring injury, and Lamela because of a red card. Gareth Bale is the man to have in that midfield from Tottenham. And then lastly, Caviezel from Fulham or Trossard from Brighton. You can choose between the two of them. Then my forward has 3 players in Hurricane. Hurricane is my captain. Hurricane for captain against Aston Villa. He's been on form, he's scoring goals, he's giving assists. He's the most player with most assists this season. Can you imagine that? And he's a forward, and his goal contribution is very nice. And then we have Lacazette. Lacazette scored a penalty in Aubameyang's absence in the weekend, and he may continue with this fine form. And lastly, Maupay or Watkins. Maupay against Newcastle United, I fancy he may be performing very well, and also Watkins may be back in goals. So that is game week 29. If you don't have free hit, you can take up to a maximum of -8. That is 2 extra subs. So if you have 1 transfer, you can add 2 transfers to make it 3 and a -8. If you have 2 free transfers, you can make 4 of them and a -8. Consider the coming game weeks. This is not the end of it, and I wish you all the best, managers. Hakuna Matata.